guys, here I am, XenonZcar of course. Today I'm just going to show you around a little bit of shop and show you what I've been working on lately. It's been a busy couple weeks here, and unfortunately the type of stuff that I've been working on, it really doesn't show because it's a lot of little small tedious stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and show you around a little bit here. Well, here we are. Here's my welding bench. On the welding bench is still the charge pipe for the 85-300ZX. Got to add a couple of bungs for vacuum lines still, and lastly, as you can see, I'm welding on a flange for a waste or a blow-off valve. And once that's done, then that can get put all together onto the 85, and last thing to do on that would be to finish the feed into the turbo. Next thing, of course, is the 86. That's mine. Haven't touched it, haven't moved it, haven't done anything to it in a long time. Once I get this black car done, we're going to go ahead and tackle a paint job on this. I'll get this thing all scuffed up and ready to get sent out for paint. And once it's back from paint, then I can reinstall everything, like all the windows, all the rubber, moldings, bumpers, all that stuff. Went ahead and picked up a new bandsaw this week. The old one is old and busted, and she's seen better days. So went ahead and it's got a cheapo Harbor Freight one for now. It does the job. It makes easy work of the aluminum quarter-inch aluminum plate that I use to make the emission block-off plates for the Z-cars. So go over here to Ken's 86 or 83 here. As you can see, went ahead, got the intercooled plumbing done for the passenger side. Just got to go ahead and bead roll the ends of all the piping, and then we can clamp it up for good here. We'll go ahead and get everything polished up once it's done. Last thing I have to do on this, like I was saying, was get to the turbo here. Sneak down in through here and get that feed pipe fit up to the turbo here. That's the last thing, and then we can get her started. While we're on this car, let me go ahead and put it up in the air, and we'll show you the work we did underneath it. Some of you may have seen this on Facebook or Instagram, but let's get it up in the air. Alright, there she is. The exhaust is all finished. Everything is welded. We used 2 V-bands on this exhaust, and using the stock hangers. Here's one. Here's the other V-band. Sorry for jiggling. 3-inch all the way from the turbo. There's no rubbing. Probably barely see a little bit of daylight right up in there. And right there. Other than that, that's pretty much it for Ken's car. We'll put the heat shield back in, and then the little cross member that goes on these 2 bolts there. We went ahead and got 2 new engines in this past week. VG30 here, full VG30 turbo, that we're going to go ahead and take apart. It has a spun rod bearing in it. The oil pan unfortunately got a hole in it during one of our cruises, so leaked all the oil out and she spun a rod bearing. This is going to be the replacement. It's a VG33 out of a Pathfinder. We pulled the pan off. Unfortunately, we found out when we pulled it out and everything off the truck that it must have been sitting with the intake off, because the engine is currently locked up. We're going to go ahead and pour some transmission fluid and diesel in it. On this build, we're going to be using an HX35W. It has the same flange as a T3, and it's quite a bit bigger, so should increase his power a little bit. A bunch of box parts for this build: gaskets, bearing sets, ring sets, and also the adapter, downpipe adapter for the HX. Other than that, it's pretty much that's all that's gone on here at XenonZcar. Weather's starting to break. It's nice and sunny. Even though we got 14 inches of snow on Wednesday, it's almost gone. So that's a definite plus. Just one little tip here for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show these. Whenever I do intake manifolds, I do not like using the paper gaskets that a lot of your gasket kits come with. So this is what I always use for all my intake manifold swaps. The Victor Reigns. It's actually a metal gasket. So right here's the part number for you guys. Also use Victor Reigns for all of the head gaskets, and the last thing I use them for is the exhaust manifold gaskets. Just wanted to remind you guys, April 21st is coming up real quick. We're going to be sponsoring a movie night. Everyone's going to meet up here at the shop around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And we're going to all cruise over to the Point Drive-In in Danville, Pennsylvania. It's actually called Northumberland, but it's right outside of Danville, Pennsylvania. They have a 3-screen drive-in movie theater, and they play recent movies. So we're all going to head over there and watch some movies and just enjoy the hopefully great weather. So feel free to hit me up. I have a event scheduled on the XenonZcar group. If you want to, if you're not in that group and want to join, just look it up on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, hit me up on Instagram, or you can also email admin@XenonZcar.com, and we can get you hooked up with that event. So on May 6th, we're going to have our first event for the summer, the XenonZcar Spring Meet and Cruise. So that event is on a Sunday. For those people who can't make Saturday events, feel free to come over. We'll have a little car show, People's Choice Award trophy, and then we're going to do a cruise after the event out to Buffalo Wild Wings over in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania, and from there everyone can depart. So it's always a good time for everyone who wants to come and join us. It's not just Z-Cars that are welcome. Anyone is welcome to bring their vehicle and join in the fun. Just the actual car show and the People's Choice Awards are for the Z-Car people. So I hope you all enjoyed that little walk around. I know there's not much video. I've been having some problems with my phone and my cameras. I had one that I got broken during Motorama, so I'm going to have to get another one. And the other one seems like the battery is kind of flaky on it every now and then. It just it doesn't want to charge. So we'll get that worked out and get you some more video up here. I know I missed last week. Sorry about that, guys. You know how it is. But we'll get some more content up here. If y'all enjoy this type of content, feel free to give me a thumbs up, share my videos, and make sure you look me up on Facebook, Instagram. I have a Twitter, but I don't use it. So check me out, XenonZcar. And if you have any questions about any of the Z-Cars, you know, I run the XenonZcar website. Feel free to just send me an instant message on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. I try to respond back as much as I can. So anyway, appreciate you guys all watching, and you have a great weekend.